moves on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Carolina.
On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Happy you could join us for this one, football fans. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Spencer Schrader just about set. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They connect on the deep shot. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 16
From the red zone on first.
First down, Jets.
Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action, it's Fields.
7-yard line.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And we're going to look at their QB. I know my partner Brock Heward's excited about one of the league's few lefties at the position.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. No one's left to fighting punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Fields out of the gun. He keeps it and takes off. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. It's Fields. He can run it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Another Jets. First down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They go right back to... Ryan spinning away, and he lost the football! Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So just like that, Bronco, very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. Yeah. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. A repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it! Cut back! Panther 60! Panther 60! Set up!
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Dump off, caught by his back. Short pickup to their own 31. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, and running back in the flat. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. 60, box go.
They'll throw, third and long. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. On a fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Fields on first down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to tuck it and run. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Set up the screen here for Hall. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense to make a stand of their own.
On the shake.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Set. Ready.
Give now to the running back. Breaks through and breaks away. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
To try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Jets 7.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Has him running the comeback. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing on first down. Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Reed. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
The Panthers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run. Them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
See them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 14.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. First down throw for Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Here's Hall on the give. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Fields on third. Lofts it deep right side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Fourth down.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Steady! Steady!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America.
Okay,
First down from the 42.
let's go.
They're throwing it. On screen here to Blue. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throwing from the gun. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Manangai has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Jets take their first time out. Setting up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, smash. Drop 60, drop 60.
They're going play action. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Has to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
28, Jets 14.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. New York to the line. First and 10. Fields to throw it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Complete out to the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Taking a chance to the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest. Let's go into the locker room. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And it's Jonathan Brooks. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Cam Ward. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Titans, trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season, they lead at the break. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is J.J. McCarthy with one of his 3 first-half touchdown passes. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Design quarterback run here. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go! Let's go!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Panther 60!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Panther 11, Panther 11!
Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. That quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! Ready, ready?
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
70! Hurt! 70 Timberwolf! Mustang 19! Ready?
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many. And they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Jets 21.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. The defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
42, Jets 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Fields out of the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. It's a 29-yard gain, and it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, New York.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Fields throwing here to the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, New York.
On the counter, Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Jets.
Here's Fields to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
11 more
To the
yards.
line and set. Here we go, first down.
Jets. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
In the red zone now. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
22. Jets 28.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Austin. Pretty solid field position starting out at the 29.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
This is our last play of the quarter.
Unlock lock. Viking 18. Street. Ready?
To the ground, it's Manungai. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
10. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Under 10, 10.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Rattler, 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give now from the gun. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Go street.
Hey, check.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here we
Brings
go,
up 3rd and 7.
60 by 6. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
7 Pirates,
1st
7
and 10 at the
Pirates.
29-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
That's another.
He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
15-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
It leads to
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Check smash, check smash. Ready.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Working now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Wyatt on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a man, right side. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. Gets some space around midfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
A gain of 20
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Man in motion,
40-yard
headed
line.
right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun
4.
snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Jets. 1st down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
And dose of the hurry up here.
3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Hall again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle.
35.
And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Carolina offense headed out now. 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it.
Okay,
So
ready?
1st down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Snap, no, no. Go.
Here's the handoff. Cuts it to the right sideline. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown as soon as he... His mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Jets 35.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Back quickly to Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Play action now. It's Fields. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. So first down from the 41.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Now it's Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's second
Fields
down.
throwing once more. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Another throw for Fields. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. First
Wilson, the
down.
receiver, in motion left.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Fields again. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Wilson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing again. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Now Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Wilson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Jets 42.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One guy with it. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
7, rig, hurt. Ready?
They go with my nun guy here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The give here on second. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of a yard.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Another carry for him. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.